Hello my friends, 3KO Games here, back with another hero review video in Empires and Puzzles. We've got a couple new heroes to take a look at in the Untold Tales 2 summon part of the Myrkheim realm. We've got Motsognir? Maybe? Motsognir. That's what I'm going to say. Sure. No idea. And we've got this little 4-star guy, Snorri. Come on, Snorri's throwing snowballs. Love it. 5-star first, Motsognir. I have no idea. Yellow 5-star fighter, so he gets a chance to revive, which is great. 1226 team power, and that is pretty evenly matched. 1174 on attack, 1221 on defense, and 2494 on health. That's huge health. Really huge health. Wow. Okay, Myrkheim, we know that they get the Arctic core, so they're going to charge up and then give a little frost damage. But he himself is immune to frost damage, gains 450 boosted health and 5% mana each time they resist. And yeah, this Arctic core, 316 frost damage, and lowers the target's attack by 15% each turn. That is, deals extra damage against heroes with minions or a mega minion. And that is scaled by the amount of charge in the Arctic core. Let's see if that goes up with max power preview, second limit break, and emblems. And yeah, 462 frost damage per turn with that corrosive frost. Pretty nice. He also gets a regeneration ether talent if you double limit break him, which is not the best. So if he gets damaged in the first 6 turns, he's going to regenerate 420 health. Okay, fine. So that's that. Let's look at, most importantly, the special skill here. Stalwart Rally at average speed gives all allies a Frostfall ward for 4 turns. That reduces incoming special skill damage by up to 1400. Reduces damage by additional 30% when the attacker is of the fire element. I like it. So bring this guy in against a fire-heavy team, and everybody is going to be better protected. Okay. Then all allies bypass defensive buffs with their attacks for 4 turns. I like that. So also, anybody who's got defense up or their own ward or counterattack, all allies get plus 45% attack and a further 20% increase every time they are hit during 4 turns for up to 145% attack. That math doesn't work out. Every time they are hit for 4 turns. Oh, I guess like if they are hit by multiple enemies, but that is 1 turn. Wow. Then all allies get plus 55% critical chance for 4 turns. Wow. So this guy does no healing and no damage by himself. Important to know. Except the frost core, giving a little bit of frost damage. And then if somebody tries to give him frost, he will heal himself just a little bit. Other than that, he's doing some major support to the rest of the team. It'll be hard to take advantage of all of that. Like you might have a great counterattack team that you're going to bypass those buffs with, but they might not all be red. Or you might have 2 red attackers, but there's no real buffs to try to bypass. Difficult to make all 4 of these bullet points totally useful. I mean, bullet point 3 and 4 will be useful kind of no matter what, just increased attack and increased critical chance. So if you are thoughtful about bringing this guy in, I think he could do some great things to more advanced rosters out there. You're going to need some other big hitters to take advantage of the big attack and the critical chance. Congratulations if you get him. Let me know what you think down below about this guy. And if you have any luck, I think he looks pretty great. Let's also just jump in and take a look at this little 4-star guy, Snorri. 4-star, green monk. Not going to look at stats so much because they don't mean so much, except noticing that, second limit break, and he's much stronger than a first season 5-star hero at this point. That's crazy. Let's see. Yes, the passive here is the same. 312 frost damage when his Arctic core is fully charged. Okay, so there's that. He gets a fiend resist ether talent, which is one of the worst. Very situational. Once in a while, it's helpful. And there's his stats without the max power preview, and let's read about his special skill. Bound by Tails. Average speed. Attacks the target with Frostfell Strike, dealing up to 10-20 damage. Deals 30% more damage if the target is of the fire element. This special skill never misses its targets. That's pretty nice. The target gets soulbound for 3 turns. This effect can't be cleansed, and it'll always bypass reflection. They tried soulbound before, I think, and it wasn't so successful. But basically, all damage received by the caster is also dealt to all soulbound enemies. So you've got this guy, you bring him in as a tank, then you activate his special, then he gets hit because he's a tank. Well, the person he just hit also gets hit. So you could take extra advantage of this by bringing in a damage reducer. Possibly you're going to need a healer, right? Because you want this guy to get hit a little bit in order for the other team to get hit. So you're going to need maybe extra heal, maybe bring in 2 healers. Maybe some counterattack. Otherwise, he's kind of an interesting hero. It's the kind of interesting special that you'd kind of want to bring in on a 5-star hero and see if you can work it out. I don't know, as a 4-star hero, if he's strong enough to, max him out, double limit break him, and bring him in to try to do that in a 5-star, regular wars. And then in 4-star events and raid tournaments, maybe his special seems a little too specialized to really do it. Maybe a 4-star raid tournament. Yeah, Bloody Battle, 4-star raid tournament. Could work really well. There's Snorri. Again, let me know what you think about these 2 heroes. I have a couple pulls to do. So let's check out 3 pools here in the 3 Kingdoms. Still hanging out. So would love to get Sun Earn Yang. She seems awesome. But I have been on kind of a little green streak already. So one of the old guards, they're the old guards already, would be just fine too. Of course, I don't have many pulls. There's Curiel, Carver, and Bane. All right, they were the 3 right colors, just 3-star heroes. I got 1 pull here. I actually got lucky with Fafnir a couple weeks ago, and he's all maxed out now. Theme of Fang's not that great. Not bad. So anyway, let's see what happens here. Might as well just do 1 pull. And Hu Tao. All right, no luck for me on the polls, but those are my thoughts on the heroes. Let me know down below what you think. Thanks for tuning into the video today, everybody, and we'll see you next time.